Ooh, hello everybody. I've just finished assembling this table and chair set. Quite nice. And I've been putting a bit of grass seed down. I don't know how well it will do though, because, yeah, sort of sowed it in the gravel. Still, this area here looks a bit better. It is our lawn. We need a lawn for our house. So yeah, cutting down on the amount of gravel that we have. Anyway, yeah, back to the farming. If you watched the previous episode, you'll know that we were moving all of those straw bales just there. We are waiting for the price to improve. Nothing will have changed since the previous episode though, because it is in game time only about 2 minutes later. So we have the grass field here, and I'm going to try and put digestate on the field. If anybody commented in the previous episode, then thank you very much, but unfortunately I haven't actually seen comments yet, since this video was recorded before that was published, as usual. I probably should stop saying that, because that is the case all the time now. I used to record my videos the day before publishing, but not anymore. Yeah, I tend to backlog them by several days. Okay, so we have a full tank of digestate, 15,911 litres. We actually could do with putting this digestate everywhere. Ah, look. The log has officially glitched. It just won't move. Yeah, now I'm not really expecting this to work, because the grass looks to have fully grown. But if it does, then it's just an added bonus. Okay. I'm not seeing anything too positive yet. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have changed it. So, sadly, that is going to have to be cut with just the one application. But field number 27, that needs to be done, the whole field. So, this will not be wasted. Let's go over there. Let's go and spread the field with digestate. I did do the ploughing a few episodes back, so I don't think this is going to need to be done for a while. Is that working? Yes, that is working. Fantastic. So yeah, job one of today is just going to be to get this whole field done. Then we can get into the field with either a direct drill or a cultivator, and we can start the process of turning it around and getting a different crop in. Now the question is, what crop do we put in? We've just had canola, so we'd probably want to have something like, well, a root crop would be fantastic. We could do corn. Corn would certainly require cultivation. There is our very small corn crop, but that is only for the pigs, so nothing to sell. Yeah, you know what? I think corn could be a good thing to do. But then we have the question of, what do we do with it? Do we put it into the pit and ferment it, or do we harvest it with a combine? It's a tricky one. Anyway, yeah, let me just continue. We'll keep going until we run out of digestate. Hopefully we have enough. Can't guarantee anything. But yeah, we did sell quite a bit of silage. So this should be a fair amount of digestate to go at. But it is a big field. A large area to cover. Right, that is proving really difficult. I can't see where I've been. It looks like I was actually following the right course here, but we're going to seriously run the risk of overlapping, wasting digestate. So I think if I was to cultivate this first, we would get a pretty good idea of where I have and haven't been, because it should be darker. I'm pretty sure it is darker. Yeah, I can't really see because of the stubble. So if I go and grab the cultivator, we would do that, but yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take. We've got no rush to do this though, so I could just do a section now and then do some mowing and then come back to it. We can really mix things up. Now as for the silage bales, I'm probably going to sell them, which is why they are just sitting there in front of the processor. I haven't fully decided, but it's like 95% chance that they're going to be sold. I don't have a real use for them. If I had cows, it would be a different story. Okay, so yeah, this is our planter, which is going to be putting the corn in. Not a bad working with. It's just in the way currently. So yeah, if we put it there, we'll get the cultivator. The cultivator is quite big. It can cover a fairly decent amount of ground in a short period of time. Just thinking, do we need a weight? Probably not. The Ferguson tractor is still over there, overlooking the yard. Okay, yeah, so I don't know how defined the edges are going to be between fertilised and not fertilised. I haven't really had an issue before, so I don't know why I'm having an issue today. But honest question, can you see where I haven't been? Unlikely, but if you can, then you have good eyesight. You kind of can do now. Looks like I did miss a tiny piece. Oh, unless that's the tram line. Yeah, because according to the map, I have covered everywhere that I have been. Yes, it's a tram line. So, looks like I was doing okay. Right, so if I go around the headland a few times, we will just try and make a good start here. Well, we're getting there. We've got the majority of the field cultivated, and I don't think we're actually going to see where we have and haven't been until I start to apply the digestate again. But yeah, it's interesting. It does seem fairly tricky to see. It would be a different story for solid manure, because that's a much more distinct colour when you spread it on the land. You can see the chunks. But with the slurry, yeah, it seems like a different story when you've got stubble. But as well, yeah, the stubble for the canola is quite tall in comparison to the cereal crops. But I do like this cultivator. I've missed a tiny piece over there which I will go back to. I'll make sure everything is covered. And I think it would be good to mow the grass field today, because if we've got it mowed, then in the next episode I can just decide what to do. I can either get cracking straight away with rowing it up and putting it into the pit, or potentially baling it, or I could go into this field and I could get it drilled. Also, the sooner I get that field cut, the better, I think, because I obviously can't apply any fertilizer to it, so I might as well just get it cut, get it processed, and then we can start again and make sure that I do apply the correct fertilizer to it next time. Okay, there we go. Yes, the episode it was about a week ago, I think it was about 2 or 3 episodes back, with the dancing combine. I didn't think it'd be quite so popular, the dancing combine bit anyway. Apparently it went down really well. Because I was just trying out that mod, the mod which allows you to adjust the height of the header, and I accidentally lifted the header too quickly, and from there I just thought, oh well, in that case we can create a dancing combine, why not? So if you liked it, then that's good to hear. Right, it is now the final little section in the corner. Ooh, got a piece of wood there. That could do with being processed. I do want to buy a sawmill, and the best place for the sawmill is on the grass field near to the bale shed, which is currently being used to store trailers. But yeah, I think that's fine. I don't really have a problem with storing trailers there, because to me it's just an extra storage shed. Okay, good, that is done. Yeah, so hopefully in the near future we can get a sawmill put up, and then we can start to work on trees again. Because we have these trees, I do like them. I don't really fancy cutting them down, but since we have more land now, we can put a new forest in. It'll make the overall look of the map look better anyway. The more trees, the better. So I'll just reverse it in, and then we'll detach it and take the tractor back over to the field to do the digestate spreading. Not the easiest cultivator to reverse, but that's fine. I can put up with that because it is a really good cultivator. Not to mention the price. I can't remember what it was. It's something ridiculously low. It was great. It really has benefited the farm. Yeah, and we had, well, before I filled up the tanker this time, I think we had 57,000 litres of digestate. So that is plenty. For this field anyway. Don't know about doing the grass, there probably isn't enough to do that, but what we could do is cut the grass, put the grass into the pit, sell the fermented silage, and then we get the digestate again. Put that back onto the grass field. A full cycle. Okay, so yeah, obviously I have already been in some areas, but I'm just hoping there is going to be a more distinctive difference. Ah yes, there we go. Yes. In fact, I'm going to go straight up the field, even though we need to curve. It's fast. Yeah. Ah, that's easy. And you will see all the tram lines showing through. But as I've said, you're not going to see the whole field being done, because I already did it before. Oh, that's interesting. It will actually allow me to do the whole field again. Right. Okay, that actually makes it dead easy, because we just cover the entire field. But it does mean the next time that I apply fertilizer, I don't have to apply it to the whole field. Just to the areas which didn't get done at the beginning of this episode. Right. So yeah, it gets through the digestate fairly quickly. Now that we're doing the whole field, I can't guarantee we have enough digestate, but we do also have some pig slurry, so we can go for that. We'll get it done, one way or another. Really nice working with. Eventually we might need to get a tanker, but at this stage we are just so close to the farm that it doesn't really seem necessary. It'd be nice, it would definitely help, but it's not on the top of the shopping list. Right, so yep, I think there is no better thing to do than just to get this field completed, and then we can move on. We can do the grass, check up on the sheep and the pigs. Actually, yeah, we have the sheep's wool to sell. I need to check the price for that. I think it's okay. I don't know if it's fantastic, but we'll take a look. I'll just get to here. Okay. Yeah, so it's starting to really change this field, looking much more productive. Yeah, so sheep's wool is that one. 610, yeah, that's good. That is good. So we will try and get that done today as well. If I can't get it done, then there's always tomorrow. And we should just about have enough digester to get back to the end here, where we can turn off and head back to the farm. Just finishing off, we have got one strip left to do. Just check the map to make sure I haven't missed anything. Nope, seems to be fine. So if I just do that piece there and head back down, we can then move on. We'll get the mower attached to this tractor. I think this tractor is actually going to be the only one we use today, because everything we're doing requires a bit of horsepower. But yeah, I think corn is going to be the best crop to put in here. As for the approach that we take for the grass, I don't know. I'm thinking just put it in the pit. It seems to be the fast way of doing things. Okay, good. Right, there we go. So the field is finished for today. Next time we can get the planter into here, get it all done. We had just 1% left in the tanker. And I think probably when we do the fertilizer spraying, I will keep the standard tyres on so that we create tram lines. I know it destroys the crop, but it just looks so much better. Because I think pretty much all arable fields will have tram lines, unless it's done from above. Anyway, let me go and park this over here, round the roundabout. It's like it was positioned there because it knew I was going to go wrong, and I had to go back round. Okay, so if we put this here, drop it off, and then we have the big mower just here, just in front of the Ferguson. The Ferguson is in charge of the yard, but it's not retired. We might need it. If we do need it, I'll just get it down from there. In fact, it can probably drive itself down. Oh, I wish that log would... it's never going to free itself. It's completely glitched. I'm surprised. I thought that restarting the game would have solved it, but nope, it must be officially glitched. Right, let's go and see how many pallets of sheep's wool there is just around here. Are there 6? Yeah, there are 6, but they're not... Oh no, sorry, no, there's 7. 7 and a bit. So in that case, I think we should really make the most of the current price. If I go around the headland 3 times, then we'll get the Gator, and we'll get the forklift, and we will get that done. Make a bit of money today. And yes, I know that we shouldn't be using this mower, because it isn't technically the right mower for what we're doing, but I don't really have an alternative at this stage. Once we have the money, we can look into changing, but it's not just the money, because it's also the tractor. we need to have the horsepower. And for the first time ever, I can go all the way to this field, because we now own this piece of grass. It used to be on the edge of our field boundary, but now we own all the way to beyond those trees. Yes, there does seem to be quite a few logs just dotted around in the fields. Don't know where that one went. Oh, it's still stuck under there. Well, this is the best mower to be using if you're going to be slashing logs. Kind of what it's designed to do. Well, not the sole purpose of hitting trees, but if you do hit a tree, it isn't the end of the world. Okay, yeah, so 3 times round. We have another log just there for some reason. We do need to get them processed, and yeah, then we can sort them out. So here we are with the Gator. I don't think the forklift which we currently have has the strength to lift the IBC, but it will give it a go. If it doesn't, then we do have the front loader tractor. The only reason why I already have the forklift is for the sheep's wool, not for the big heavy IBCs, although I think in real life this would have the strength, or at least the counterweight to lift it. These things are heavy. Okay, that pallet seems to be on back to front. No issues with that, although it is almost empty. Go on. Off you go. Oh no. Doesn't want to leave me now. That is the issue with picking it up the wrong way around. And as for this one, I don't know how full it is. It's full. Okay. This could be interesting. No, no, no. It's very reluctant to do it. I don't want it on the tip of the tines, I want it all the way on. Let's try again. Right. Okay, good. You can do it. Go on. No, 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 don't do that. Don't. It's your job. Do it. Right, there we go. Yeah, it seems okay now. No. Except for that. Stop kicking up a fuss and just move the pallet. Like a good forklift. There, good. Okay. So now we can, well, we need the trailer actually. But yeah, we can load the sheep's wool. It looks like my trailer is currently being used. We have plenty of diesel currently on it, so I'm going to have to take them off, but that's not too tricky. In fact, can this attach to that? It might be able to. No. Okay, not to worry. I think the Gator can do. So I'll take this over to the sheep in preparation, and we'll move the trailer in just a second. Yeah, I suppose it's not a very big forklift, and that IBC is 2 tons. So, yeah, I suppose I shouldn't expect it to lift it. Okay. Yeah, 99.9% certain that this is going to be able to tow the trailer, because I've done it before. Allowing the 0.01% for glitches. Right. Okay, so we have a diesel shed just over here. Well, it's basically where the combine is. Just try and squeeze through here. And we'll take them off. Good, there we go. So that is our diesel store. It acts as a barricade. Now for the sheep's wool, finally. And then we can finish with what will hopefully be a nice little bit of income. Not expecting too much, maybe £4,500, that sort of thing. And I think I'll take everything, despite one of the pallets only being maybe 25% full. We'll just take the lot because the price is good. I will complete the grass cutting tomorrow. And we'll probably get it all picked up as well. Oh, sheep! They moved! Okay, now for the forklift fun. And when I say fun, I really mean fun. This forklift could go flying. As I've said before, I find moving pallets in real life dead easy, and in this game, it's like one of the hardest things ever. Because moving a pallet really isn't that hard. Oh, there's sheep everywhere. Literally everywhere, like, ugh, in the forklift. Oh, that was quite easy, that was good. It all comes down to how you pick it up. As soon as the tines go through the wood, that is when you have an issue. Okay, this could be a good one. Hopefully. Oh no, the sheep is just stood there. I'll pretend it's not. Okay, it's going well. We have two. Put a strap over, and I'll do the rest. That's not so bad, it's 34%. So yeah, we have loads. This is good. I don't know when it was the last time I sold these. Somebody I'm sure will be able to tell me. It was probably like a month ago? 2 months? No, yeah, a month ago. Okay, that should be fine. So, the forklift can live in the trees. Just here. It can wait for the next load, and we'll put a strap over. Good. Stop climbing on my Gator. You happy sheep. Right, that is impressive. It's always good to finish with a bit of selling. We have the speed now as well. We can do 37 miles per hour. That is good. Yeah, because I know when I first got this, I was criticised for getting it without actually needing it because it could only do 15 miles per hour. And yeah, the tractor was obviously faster. But now, yeah, the Gator can outrun all of my other machines by a long way. And also, it looks fantastic as well. And with the front weight that we can fit, we can carry some fairly heavy loads. Really looking forward to seeing what we make. I'm thinking it's going to be like £5,000. If it's 5,000, then I'm happy. If it's less, then yeah. I think it wouldn't seem that worth it. But the sheep are always breeding, so we're going to get more and more wool. Because it has taken a bit of time to get this wool produced. Look at that, we're at the store in no time. No jump cuts. 4272. Oh, sorry, forgetting one there. Come on. 211. So still less than 5,000. And the price I think was good. I'm sure 610 was good. I suppose the thing is I'm playing in hard difficulty. So it's always going to be... It's always not going to look that good. So yeah, I would have liked 5,000, honestly. But it is what it is. So yeah, I think we'll look at it as an extra bit of income. And they're not really hard to look after, so there we go. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.